Hi, I'm Becky Anderson.
I'm Kurt Lewis.
And together we're the Lewndersons.
Lewis, Anderson, Lewndersons. See, we already have a team name. All the best teams on the Amazing Race have had names. You have, like the Cowboys, the Globetrotters, the Jets, the Sharks. That was a good season. The Magicians, the Clowns.
I actually wanted Anderwis.
Anderwis is a terrible name. Lewnderson is a far better name. So here we are. We're the Lewndersons, and we would love to be on the Amazing Race for so many reasons. Mostly the cash. No, not mostly the cash. No, mostly the adventure. Mostly the adventure of a lifetime.
The excitement.
The adventure again. I couldn't think of anything other than excitement.
Working together as a team.
Refreshment.
What is so special about the Lewndersons? What do we bring to the Amazing Race table?
I don't think they have a table.
How do you know?
I think that's like the world...
They just have the mat?
That's the World Series of Poker that has a table.
They bring their mat around?
What do we bring to the mat?
What do we bring to the mat?
What do the Lewndersons jump onto the mat?
Other than charm. I mean... Also, we both have some really great skills that we bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a swimmer, so swimming on a swim team. I'm also a vocalist, a singer. I sing in our church choir. I'm also in a B-52's cover band. And I really love adventuring. So, for example, on our honeymoon, we were able to do a lot of really great things like zip lining, and at our friend's wedding we got to go canoeing, and just things that are just outdoorsy and somewhat out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm. I recently switched from boxers to boxer briefs, which means I now pack lighter. I enjoy archery and riflery, if that's a thing. I have flat feet and I'm asthmatic, so running, definitely my thing. I'm terrified of heights, so ziplining, as she mentioned earlier, was something that made me almost pee my pants. I am also pretty afraid of water, and I am not a swimmer, so canoeing was also not my best moment.
This is why we're such a great team, though, is the things that Kurt is a little more hesitant about, like the water and heights. I can handle it quite well. Things that I'm not so sure about, as far as, I know, say like eating challenges.
I can eat a lot more, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You're calling me fat?
No, the variety. The variety. I can't do spicy food.
Ah, yeah.
You ate a pickled egg once. That was really kind of remarkable
really
to me.
not bad.
Seafood, like, well,
Yeah, she doesn't eat seafood. She doesn't eat
it.
mushrooms. I don't eat onions. So don't you use that against us, Amazing Race. I know you're clever like that.
I was going to tell him about the onions.
Well, I speak German. I actually speak 2 sentences of German. Ich habe nicht viel Zeit. Ich bin ein Geschäftsreisen. That means I don't have time for this. I'm on a business trip, which I think should get us out of a lot of jams in German-speaking countries.
One country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do actually speak Spanish, though. That is a strong-ish suit for me. You kind of speak French.
I have 3 whole years of high school French. Oui.
That's not encouraging. As far as our driving skills, that's kind of one of the most interesting parts about us. Like, we've really figured that out, kind of.
Sure.
I'm definitely the more cautious driver, and if it's a matter of finding where we're going, like being able to get off at exits and getting there safely, that's me. But
safely equals about the speed as my 85-year-old grandmother.
Probably slower. Yeah, I do drive very slowly, which is challenging, but we'll never get lost. We'll never really have time to do that.
We'll never get lost?
No, because, well, that's possible.
That is a hefty promise.
Now, that's the thing, is because she drives very fast,
right, and
I'm a terrible navigator, which means that if she's driving, we will only be lost. We will be lost very far, very fast. I'm not sure how many Amazing Race teams have ended up in the wrong country before by driving, but we might be the first. We started a page called Get the Lewndersons on the Amazing Race on the Facebook. So if you're ever on the Facebook, go ahead and check out get the Lewndersons on the Amazing Race. Immediately after opening it, we had almost 200 fans, both friends and family and strangers, just people who we met on the Amazing Race Facebook page, who also thought we would be great on the race. And so we asked everyone, why us? Why would you put us on the race? We have some vague ideas. We like us. I mean, we're pretty big on us. But why would you pick the Lewndersons? And why would you want to watch us on TV? And so we did get some pretty decent answers. Our friend Jamie said that we're
witty.
Witty and fearless.
And fearless.
Which is very flattering. Thank you, Jamie. And I would agree. I trained at the Second City here in Chicago, and I am an improviser and an actor in my background. And so I think well on my feet, and I'm very strategic, very political, and I'm always several steps ahead. I coach chess club, in fact. So that's definitely where my game is.
For middle schoolers.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Becky, I think, is a lot more passionate and in the moment.
I would say that, yeah. I think that's fair. I believe I bring a good energy to our team. I'm a pretty good cheerleader. I like to see people succeed. I like to see Kurt succeed. I like to see us succeed together.
I like to see you succeed too.
I didn't
nice.
say you did. We have traveled together before. I don't know that I'd say extensively, but we've been to quite a few of the continuous United States.
Contiguous.
Contiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Continual.
We were continuously visiting contiguous states. We've never stopped, in fact.
That's right.
We are still in Illinois, come to think of it, so it continues even to this day.
So, how would the Lewndersons win the Amazing Race? How would we do it? As in any race, it's one step at a time, one leg at a time. Kurt said earlier, you just have to win the one time, the one leg of the race.
You just have to win the one-legged race. We should also win the three-legged race, the wheelbarrow race, the race with the egg on the spoon, and the water balloon toss when it comes to it. How would we win that?
How would we win the Amazing Race? Perseverance. Teamwork.
So that's 2 parts perseverance and 1 part teamwork.
I'm not done. There's still something back
There's
there.
more perseverance.
Persevere again.
3
There's
of
probably
those.
some follow-up involved. And taking initiative.
Yeah, thank you letters.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
There are a lot of answers to that. Obviously, we're big fans of the show. We've seen it go every which way for teams. Worst to first, that's one of our favorite things to say.
Right.
Which hopefully we never find ourselves in worst position, but if we do, we're going worst to first. That's one of our plans. Race karma. Race karma is very important. I feel like if you mess with other teams early in the race, you're gonna get messed with later. I mean, not just by those teams.
Probably not by those teams.
Yeah, no. There's just gonna come a time when you run into a really sticky situation. You're gonna get crazy lost, or you're gonna drop your license somewhere.
Boomerang is right around.
Absolutely,
right now.
absolutely. Yin and yang, karma. So race karma, we believe in that, so we're going to be as good as we can
Right.
to each other, to everybody else in the race.
And when he's not looking, I will U-turn someone.
She'll probably actually do that. I don't want to U-turn anybody unless we are at the very back of the pack. If we're second to last, then I believe it's appropriate to U-turn somebody. Otherwise, not my thing. So I'll let her do it, and then when the team comes and asks why we did it, I'll just be like, that one. So, that's the Lewndersons. That's us, and if you think that we are as charming as we think we are, you should meet us. You should meet us face to face. You should come to our lovely home, and we will make you a frozen pizza, and we'll all hang out. So now you know a little bit more about us. Thank you for your wonderful program. Please enjoy this montage of Lewnderson adventures. I'm Kurt.
I'm Becky.
And thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thanks.
Well, thanks so much, and don't forget to go to Facebook and check out Get the Lewndersons on the Amazing Race. You'll learn so much more about us, take some Lewnderson trivia, and come to love us as much as we love us. So thanks so much for this opportunity. Hopefully we'll be hearing from you soon.